We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin. And today, faithful acolytes, we take a look at this. And what this is a bowl of Samyang hot chicken flavor ramen. You might have seen some of these videos floating around the interwebs. And so guys, there is a YouTuber by the name of Emmy. And I believe her channel is called Emmy Made in Japan. I like to check out her stuff. It's usually a lot of fun, and she has a taste for the heat. So she has a playlist of hot stuff. You guys can feel free to check that out if you would care to do that. Her site is a pretty good follow. It's pretty. There's lots of cool stuff on there. So one of the things that she does is eat spicy foods, and I may be duplicating some of her stuff to see how my success goes. One of the things that she did, there's 3 varieties of this. So they have here the hot chicken flavor ramen, which is listed at 4,000 shu. The 2 times hot chicken ramen, which is listed at 8,000, which is actually where jalapeno is. And then there's also a 3 times, which is listed as 12,000, which is maybe a slightly hotter jalapeno. Maybe getting into like a chipotle pepper territory. So these, however, are off by a factor of 100. What that means is 4,000 shu is actually 400,000, 800,000, and then the 3 times is 1.2 million. She, I believe, has tried all of them. I am starting here because I'm not sure about the flavoring system. I was initially going to call this series Flavor Town, guys, to be honest with you, but I don't think that really gets into that it's primarily a spicy foods based sort of series, so that's why I didn't. But flavor, of course, is a big component, guys, for me and everything else. So these utilize extract, and let's just open it up and see what we have here. We have, I don't know what that is, and we have the noodles. Okay, so she uses chopsticks in her video. I don't have chopsticks, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to break it up so I can actually eat this easier with a fork. Now, I like to make ramen a very specific way, and I make it the same regardless of what it says. In this case, I won't be able to do it because I don't have enough room. But so this one, what I normally do is I will take it and then we'll add the flavoring. This, I think, is just some sort of finishing thing. It might be kurai. I'll have to try it. I don't know. It's too small for me to be able to easily read, so we'll come back to that. But the sauce packets never rip quite right. But so what I'll do is I'll put the flavoring in first. All right. Now it wants it to a fill line. So, guys, the old bachelor trick that I did, and you can do too, is you just limit how much water is actually in there, right? So we're just gonna, what I would do is just put enough in there to fill it. So we can see where the fill line is. This is just under the fill line, and I think I'm gonna roll with that. And I don't know if I'm supposed to leave this on here or not. It seems like it might not want to stay. So the smell of this is very, very good. Let's take a look at the instructions here. So this wants boiling water. Then wants you to drain it and put it in the sauce. And then put it in the flakes and mix it to serve. I'm not doing any of that. I think there might be metal in this lid though. So I'm going to remove that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a paper towel over this. And I'm going to throw it in the microwave like I always do with ramen noodles for about 4 minutes, guys. And then we'll come back. While we're waiting, I basically opened this up just to see what's in it. It looks like there's It looks just basically like seaweed and sesame seeds, so we'll probably use this as well once the noodles are done. After we pull it out of the microwave, usually I'll give it a stir. Generally I have hot sauce in here by now. I'm not going to do that obviously on this one. Stir it up, getting all fancy. Alright, now it's hot from the microwave because it's been boiling. So we're going to give it another 5 minutes. I'm not going to put this on yet. Another 5 minutes to cool down a little bit. Okay, and as you can see, this has absorbed pretty much all of the liquid, and noodles are actually still honestly kind of firm. A lot of them will turn mushy. And of course, if you're batching it up, that's sometimes what you want. We'll pour in the kurai here. That's probably not kurai, but whatever it is. Stir it in a little. And let's take a shot. Very good flavor. There's a bolt in there. When you get hit with the extract, there's no subtlety at all to that. And it's a little bracing. Definitely on the better side. The noodles are a nice sweet, what do they call it? Gochujang, something like that. The Korean sort of, I don't know if it's a main sauce, but it's very, very sweet. And it tastes like that. I'm not getting any chicken. It's just sweet heat, basically. They also have thicker noodles. They have tobiko, which is a sort of chewy, larger rice noodle as well. Yeah, I mean, this is very stepped on with extract. It's still pretty good though. No real complaints about the flavor. It's pretty solid. I wouldn't say it's great, but it's not something I want to buy 5 packages of. And that's kind of the big problem I had when I looked at doing this. Was I think Emmy did it as a challenge, possibly. I'm not doing that. I'm just trying, because that's more what this series is. We haven't really done any challenges. I mean, maybe, like I said, if I find one, but you can tell it's extra because they're just a little spiky. You've got, it's a solid all over sort of mouth heat, but there's little spiky parts in here where I must have hit some extract or something like that, which is kind of what extract does with me. I've got a general all over mouth burn, but I've also got different areas of my tongue where I can feel just like little spikes of extra hotness, I guess is how I would put it. So, got a little bit of that going on. I'm nervous with stepping it up in heat, and one of the things that she mentioned was the same thing that I would be nervous about, which is that you start to lose flavor. And I've never taken just extract by itself. I think extract is honestly really gross. I don't like it in anything. Here they disguised it pretty well, except at the end, where all that's left is this sort of metallic-y taste to it from the extract. So if I can find individual servings of the 2 times hot and the 3 times hot, I'll probably do it just to throw more stuff on here to have. But I don't believe that I'm going to go buy 5 packs of either one of those, just because I struggle to. This one I thought was okay. I didn't enjoy it a great deal. I thought it was just all right. If you drove the heat up that much more artificially, I think it would really detract from what flavor there is here. And it would also, of course, naturally then question for me would be why I was eating it. So, but there it is. You look at the Samyang hot chicken flavored ramen. Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.